There we go. Good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. I think I'm up and running correctly. I pressed a wrong button right, right at the start to get it. You know what? Heck of a great way to get us off the ground very quickly here. But yeah, good Saturday morning to you. It is Saturday, May 10th here in the Midland, Michigan area. Well, I suppose it is where you are too, unless you're on the other side of the planet. And we do have a few of those folks watching from time to time, and I hope you folks are having a good one as well. Sunshine, a little bit warmer here in the mid-Michigan area, which is always a welcome thing. Still not anywhere near what May could be giving us, but take what you get, right? It'll be summer before we know it because the rate at which things are moving is absolutely incredible. So, interesting update today. We got a few new releases to talk about and some, I don't want to call it unexpected news because I kind of figured this was happening regarding some of our non-vinyl things that we have here at the store. I'll get to that here in a second or so. It's not cool. How's that? We'll just kind of leave it at that. But let's say some good mornings to get off on a positive start, shall we? To get us going this morning. Let's head over to the YouTube side of things. And again, if you're watching this on Facebook or on the X platform, and I know you can't watch on Instagram. We do Instagram, but I've kind of given up on that. Just come to the YouTube channel and all will be well. You can comment and interact with us in that fashion. Let's say hello this morning to Betty from sunny Toledo. Good to know it's sunny down there as well. East Coast side, not Lake Huron. We're talking East Coast proper. TC from TKR Video Central checking in. Good morning to you, sir. Dan, hey there, sir, and good morning and welcome. Pat, it is going to be a beautiful day as well. And Pat, the campgrounds are calling. I know we've got to uncover our camper yet. I've not done that. I'm waiting for the wind to die down a little bit before we can get there. Doogie and Gary and the entire crew, Evie, hey, good morning to you guys, and thanks you for being here. Ryan saying hey, hey, and Paul saying good morning from Saginaw. Thank you guys all so much for being here. All right, so let's talk about prices. I know you don't want to hear that this morning, do you? Yeah. So very quietly over the past, well, I think it was just last night I saw this, and I was kind of going through some of our orders and trying to decide, what I'm going to get in stock for the next week. I kind of glanced over toward the turntable side of things on our order page and was not pleased. Very quietly, and I don't know exactly when, but sometime in the past week or so, very quietly, Audio-Technica and then down the line further through our distributors raised the price of their turntables across the board. And let's not get into the politic behind it because prices have been going up for quite some time. But this just means that pretty much every single Audio-Technica turntable, and I don't know how other retailers are going to handle this, but we're paying more for them, so we have to charge more for them. That's kind of how this thing works. But everything that I could see on the Audio-Technica side, with the exception of one model, jumped up by $20. And that's our cost. And then the suggested retail cost, everything up by $20. So that means the standard stalwart great beginner turntable, the LP60X, is now going to be $169 suggested retail price instead of $149, which has been for the past couple of years or so. The LP70X, the newly introduced one as of last year, is going from $199 in tax up to $219 in tax. And I've not looked at some of the higher end turntables, but I'm pretty sure that that's going to be reflected in those as well. The only one that I didn't see go up, and that's because it is brand new, and I think they built the price increases into this upon release, was that the limited edition gold model turntable we talked about last week. I still have that in stock. The Bluetooth Gold Audio-Technica LP60X is still at $199 and a tax going up there. So this, again, you can blame it on what you need to blame it on, coming in from foreign countries. These are components made elsewhere, as you well know. So the prices are going to go up. But we've been doing this now for over 8 years, and the AT stuff has been going up as it is through there. I think I remember back when we started carrying the Audio-Technica products, would have had to have been, man, all the way back in, 2017 when we started carrying the new turntable. So 8 years ago now. I think the list price on the LP60X was right around $75 or $79, something like that, something there now. So you think in 8 years it jumped from that $79 price tag up to now $169. It's been an ongoing thing. Prices are going up. So where am I getting at with all of this? I am basically saying that if you had wanted a new turntable, or you're looking to upgrade, you're looking to get an additional one, or you're looking to get your first one, which, normally I recommend that AT60X, the LP60X is a great starter turntable. It's going to cost you more. But that being said, I have 3 turntables in stock now that we got at at the old prices. And so they're going to stay. I'm not going to raise the prices on those just because. They're going to stay at the old suggested list price until I have to order more. So if you know somebody that wanted to get into this, or if you'd wanted to get one yourself, now is the time. I don't know how other stores or other retailers, I know that the big box stores carry these as well, and they carry a lot more of them than I do. So I don't know how they're going to handle it, whether they jack them up now or whether they wait till their next reorder. But for us here at the Wasteland, they're going to stay at that the ones I've got in stock will stay at that old list price until I have to order more. And then unfortunately, I'm going to have to jack them up to the new list price. So as of today, right now, May 10th, this Saturday, I've got one LP60X. It is the black model in, and that's going to remain at the $149 and tax list price until I have to reorder it. I've got the gold one I just mentioned, the $199, and I've got one LP70X, which has been a fairly popular turntable since they introduced it. That one I've still got at $199 and tax, but again, when I reorder those, and I'm going to have to order a couple more here coming up in the next week or two, that is going to go up to $219 and tax. So just be prepared if you are looking for a turntable, or you know somebody who is. If you can get in and get one of ours that are left in, you get in and save $20 essentially. Again, I'm not going to raise the prices on those until I have to reorder new ones. Sorry about that, folks, but this is kind of the way of the world right now. And on that note, this is another kind of behind the scenes thing that's going on here. We ran out. You guys know that on our used vinyl, we put each and every used one, after we clean them, we put them in a poly outer sleeve, a 3mm poly outer sleeve. Every single one of our used records goes in one of these, and I have been buying them now from a U.S. manufacturer for the past, 2-3 years or so. Well, I went to go reorder some of our bulk ones, and I sell the retail packs of 50 or 100 of these. They were a music record shop. I went to go reorder a couple of weeks ago, actually before Record Store Day, and they were out. And then they were out again, and then they're still out. So I sent a note to the company, and I said, what gives? And they are trying to stop the price increase by looking for another manufacturer. Their manufacturer, U.S. stateside, jacked their prices up tremendously enough so that they said we're going to look for another source for our poly outer sleeve. So that kind of left us in a lurch as far as what to do. Just because I needed some, we're not going to stop putting them on the used records. I had to go the Bags Unlimited route. And I think I've talked about this before, possibly on our podcast with Steve, where the Bags Unlimited stuff has been around for a long time. It's good stuff, but it's made in China, and the prices of it has been going up regardless as it is. So I was quite literally, there's a couple of other options. I'm not too happy with those bags. I've tried a couple different kinds. Really like the music record shop, so I'm going to stick with them, and hopefully they find somebody. But in the interim, I've had to go back to Bags Unlimited for the store. So I've got the Bags Unlimited retail packs of 100 here in the store. And we bought extra so that I could use them on our used records. Not happy about it, but you got to do what you got to do. But the prices of the retail packs of the 100 from Bags Unlimited have also jacked up. And I think that those are going to go up even more because, as I said, those are made in China. So right now, the 100 packs are $30 on those Bags Unlimited ones. And it's unfortunate. The price of our individual ones are going up a little bit, but I'm not going to reflect that in the price of our used records. Everything from $3 records and up is going to get a poly sleeve. So if I have any other advice, if you go through maybe 100 or so of those a year, now might be a good time to get a pack of poly sleeves just in case they go up and just in case I cannot get any more from a U.S. manufacturer. I was given a note from the place that we used to get them from, or the place that I would like to get them from. They said it may be into mid-summer before they can find another manufacturer and get themselves back up to speed. So fingers crossed that that'll happen. But in the meantime, I have to go back to the Bags Unlimited stuff, and we'll kind of carry those in store until I find another more cost-effective alternative that is hopefully, cost-effective. All right, let me get to a couple more of the YouTube comments here. Let's talk to you, some of the folks that came in the midst of all of the sunshine and happiness on a Saturday. Woo! Let's see. Concert buddy Chance. Good morning, sir, and fellow Vinyl Zoos. Thank you for being here, Chance. Brian saying hi from Illinois as well. Let's see here. Brian A. checking in from Northern Ireland. Thank you for being here, sir. Robert from, we mentioned the other side of the planet. Robert checking in from Australia and saying, thanks for a Dada album. Yep, you ordered one and we made it happen from that Record Store Day stuff. I am so glad that that made it out to you, Robert. Please enjoy that record. Let's see. Oh, holy cow. Chance, you know what, Chance? I think I'm going to have to talk to you about this. The Music Record Shop has closed their retail shop in St. Louis to go all in on sleeves. Okay, so they did. I know that they had a retail shop, vinyl shop and such. So I'll touch base with you, Chance. You may be a little closer to that than I. I love their stuff. They're good folks to deal with. And I know that they carried a neat line of autographed vinyl albums, limited run autographed vinyl. So we'll see if that keeps up on it. But yeah. So Gerard saying good morning as well. Be up cool as well. All right. Well, thanks for that info on that, Chance. I will. We'll keep up on that with the Music Record Shop. Again, I like their sleeves, and I hope that they do find something viable. All right. Very quickly, let me get to some of the releases. Some cool new releases yesterday. We still have some stuff in stock. Jerry Lewis. Where's my brain here today? It's allergies. I'm going to say for now until the blooming's done, I'm going to just blame everything, all of my slip ups on allergies. Jeffrey Lewis, the ever more freewheeling Jeffrey Lewis. Let the cover use your imagination. Indie folkish stuff, a little bit of rock in there. I've listened to a little online. Interesting stuff and an interesting take on Dylan on here as well. And yeah, the back end is the back end. A couple copies of that one and brand new stuff from Jeffrey Lewis, not Jerry. In Excess, a 40th anniversary reissue of Listen Like Thieves. Let's see, includes the hits What You Need and Listen Like Thieves as well. Many more. Celebrating 40 years. It's a new mix on this by Giles Martin, a single LP. And I don't believe this is on colored vinyl. I don't recall, but I've got about 3 of these in stock still as of this morning. Just because it was fun, I had fun with the Pink Floyd one, and we had an order. This is Anarchy on Abbey Road. It's a punk tribute to the Beatles. So you've got folks on here like Fear, and if you watch the podcast Sunday, I picked up a new OG Fear album. We'll talk about that with Steve. The Pink Fairies, Eddie and the Hot Rods, Flamin' Groovies, the Members, and somehow Smash Mouth is on here as well. I don't know if Smash Mouth's a punk group, but hey, and Lemmy as well. So you've got punk artists doing cover of the Beatles. Haven't listened to many of those, but it's still pretty cool. Let's see here. Oh, I'd been waiting on this one. Holy cow. This was several months ago. They put this out there. This is the Electric Six, such good old Detroit. I don't know if you want to call them punk, if you want to call them indie rock, whatever the case. We're just going to call them the Electric Six. And this is their big one we've been waiting for a vinyl issue of this for years, Electric Six and Fire. And we did finally get these, and I've got, I think, 3 or 4 in stock still. This will be on our podcast Sunday as well. I've got one. Steve wants one, but I'm going to be in it first. So cool stuff on there. Dance Commander as well. 1 copy left. This thing is hotcakes, and everything everywhere on YouTube and the vinyl community is either the Pompeii unboxing from Pink Floyd or talking about the Vinyl Me Please issues. I was able to get 1 more copy of Pink Floyd at Pompeii. It'll be gone by this afternoon. I've got 1 more copy coming next week, and I've got several more on back order. We'll see what happens. Other restocks, got another copy of Samantha Fish and her new one, Paper Doll. Very cool blues rock from Sam Fish. The Record Store Day, there was somebody looking for this after the fact. The Thin Lizzy Record Store Day, the alternative take version of Jailbreak. I've got 3 of these in stock, and I can't remember who said they wanted one. We didn't order specifically for them, but if you were one that wanted it, 3 of them in stock. It's not going to last long. When these are gone, they are gone. Same thing with the Rolling Stones record store day, Out of Our Heads. Got one more of those in. And then just because I picked up a bootleg Black Sabbath, the Don Kirshner rock concert from 1975. Have not listened to this yet. We may open one for quality control, but I think I read that the sound quality on it's not too bad at all. So check that out. I got a couple copies of that. That's the Ozzy era Sabbath from 75. All right, folks, I am over time. I am going to get our stuff going. One concert buddy, Chance says, Jerry Lewis asked if the album was made in France. Yes. And Chris said, glad you found us on the Vinyl Enthusiasm at age 55. In on it. Much appreciated, Chris. Thank you for watching our channel, and thank you for checking us out. If you're not, by the way, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really does help us. Like the videos, comment, share them if you get a chance to, if you feel like it. Not asking you to. I'm not asking you to smash a like button or anything like that, but it does help a channel if you do that out once in a great while. So make sure you check that out. Okay, we are at it for the day. I'm opening the doors, getting the turntable spinning. We are at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland, Michigan. I know I'm over time. I got to say this because I got a call yesterday. Do you buy vinyl? And I said, yes. She goes, you're in Midland. I said, yes. She goes, okay, we'll be right there. What's your address? I gave it to her. 2-3 minutes later, I got a call back. Are you in Midland, Texas? And I said, no, we are in Midland, Michigan. Sorry. Does that mean you're not bringing your vinyl in? Oops. So yeah, Midland, Michigan. I'm here today from from now until 4 p.m. Tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 4 p.m. And the dude, our trusty shop dog, the dude, is hanging out today as well. He'll be here until probably about 3 or so, and then he's going to take off for the day. All right, folks, you have a great weekend. Get out there, spin some vinyl, enjoy some sunshine in mid-Michigan, and hopefully wherever you are as well. And we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records. Thank you all so much for being here.